YouTube, what's good with y'all boys? It's Waffles here. And today I wanted to talk about something that's really been on my mind, but I haven't really got to it lately. And that is there are a lot of wasted characters in Mortal Kombat 1 that actually had potential to come back. Now, if you don't know, Mortal Kombat 1 reset the timeline. Liu Kang got the hourglass and he reset the timeline, and this gave way to be able to make other characters that weren't in previous titles in years, like the 3D era characters like Havoc and Li Mei, make it to a Mortal Kombat game. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I understand why they picked the characters that they picked, right? But I just believe that, gosh dang, like they had other characters that had a lot of potential that they may not have been great characters in the 3D era with a lot of story, but they could have brought these characters back and they could have remade them kind of like how they did Li Mei and Tanya in a better way. Like, I feel like if they would have redone some of these characters, they could outshine the characters that they picked. Now let's take Onaga for example. He had so much potential in Mortal Kombat 1. He should have been the main villain, not Shang Tsung from a different universe or a different timeline or whatever you want to call it. Onaga should have became the new Shao Kahn. In my opinion, Onaga looks way more intimidating than Shao Kahn, and I believe, isn't he more powerful than Shao Kahn too? Because in Armageddon he just destroyed bro. Onaga had so much hype and deception. He looked it so powerful and defeated Raiden, Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung all in one fell swoop. Easily. He diffed them like they couldn't do nothing against him. And you mean to tell me that this guy wasn't the villain? And for some reason they have Reiko going to fight him and supposedly capture him? Come on, man. Come on. They cannot do this to a great villain. This is one of the greatest villains in the series. So much potential. All they do is talk about him and make hints about him, like, oh, a Titan Onaga tried to come over here, or that weak Reiko ending. Like, oh my gosh. Onaga, top 5 most wasted characters in Mortal Kombat 1. Probably in Mortal Kombat history after Deception. Next up is Hotaru. Now, Hotaru is the opposite of Havoc, and Hotaru and Havoc are like supposed to be locked in like this endless cycle of war, you know, because Havoc is all about chaos and Hotaru is all about order. Hotaru is not weak by any means. He throws hands with Havoc like all the time for like, I think they've been fighting for like over hundreds of probably thousands of years. Like, he's supposed to be strong. He's supposed to be that guy. Havoc is supposed to be a god of chaos in the older games, and Hotaru is throwing hands with him. Like, oh, like, come on, man. Like, so you just tell me that Rain comes to Hotaru's realm, okay? The guy that throws hands with Havoc, he lets Rain pull up in his realm and flood it and destroy it in one fell swoop, and does nothing. Come on, come on. Hotaru is goated. I like his style. I like the way he looks. I like how he's kind of evil, because he's like they believe that, you know what I'm saying, order is their religion. Like, order is their religion. They believe order goes over everything. Food, water. They don't care about how you feel. They'll turn you into a slave for order. They'll take over your realm for order. They do not care. They will put you in jail for 100 years for breaking curfew. They did Shujinko like that. I think he was in jail for like 20 years or 15 years. Let me know in the comment section below how long it was. But yeah, they put bro in jail for breaking a curfew that he didn't even know existed. So like, he's pretty awesome in my opinion. Like, even though he's not chaos and he's not like edgelord, oh my gosh, he's still cool, you know. And they just wasted him. They wasted him. Like, his realm just got flooded. Like, nothing's gonna happen. Like, we didn't get to see him, or I don't even think we heard about him in Mortal Kombat 1. Like, whew, wasted character. Rest in peace, Hotaru. Rest in peace. Next up is the Combat Kids. Now, the Combat Kids had a lot of potential. The reason being is because that it's a new timeline, basically a new universe. So they had so much potential to start over and revamp and redo the Combat Kids. Like, Cassie Cage, in my opinion, a lot of people like her. Some people think that, you know, she's like a lackluster character. I believe Jackie Briggs has more potential than she lets out. Kung Jin, garbage. Shaolin with the bow and arrow is garbage. He should be throwing the hands like Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Alright, Takeda, great. They just needed to do a little bit more with these characters, flesh them out a little bit more, let us get to know a little bit more about them, where they came from, and to show off a little bit more potential in them, because they are the sons, daughters, nephews, whatever, of some of the greatest Mortal Kombat fighters in the universe. Now, I do believe that Takeda is supposed to be Hanzo Hasashi in Mortal Kombat 1's universe. Don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that Hanzo Hasashi is supposed to be Takeda in this verse, which is pretty cool. But I believe that, you know, they should have kept Takeda. And I believe that, you know, Cassie Cage and stuff like that, like, they are good characters and they deserve to be fleshed out. And just, like, you know, taking them out like that, it's just, I don't know, I think it's a waste. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys like the Combat Kids. What do you think they could have done better with the Combat Kids in this verse? I believe, like, teaming them up with Raiden, making Kung Lao kind of like the Raiden of the verse, and having the Combat Kids be, like, you know, under them, kind of like how Raiden was to, like, you know, Liu Kang and Jax and Johnny Cage and stuff like that. I think that would be cool. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. And last but not least, the most wasted character in my personal opinion in Mortal Kombat 1, probably in the whole Mortal Kombat universe, is Kai. Kai, the Black Shaolin, the black member of the White Lotus. He's supposed to be training with Kung Lao and Liu Kang, the GOATs of the franchise. And yet, we see him do nothing. In my opinion, I would rather have Kai than Reiko. You know, in my opinion, you know, Reiko is cool. I just don't like the way they did him. He was more menacing and looked more sinister and more evil back then, and he just looks kind of weird, and he just kind of rides on Shao Kahn's Slim Jim, for lack of better words. I think it is cool that they have Kai as kind of like a Shaolin trainer, like he's training people in the Shaolin, but like he should have had more impact on the story as a whole. Like he should have been a fighter, he should have been out there on the front lines, especially if he's training like the Shaolin and getting them ready. Like if he's training Raiden and Kung Lao and them, like, come on, man, why not put him out there? Like, so much potential just wasted throughout all the years, man. And to give you guys an honorable mention, I believe Kotal Khan should have been in this game. Now, I know they completely destroyed him in Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat X, he had lots of potential. He's a literal sun god. He should have been way more powerful. He should have been stronger than Shao Kahn. He should have been on the same level, at least, as Shao Kahn, in terms of menacing and, like, how are we going to beat this guy? You know what I'm saying? Boss character level, he should have been up there, but wasted potential. And that is my Mortal Kombat 1 list for most wasted character potential. Let me know once again in the comment section below what you guys think. What characters do you guys think have wasted potential in Mortal Kombat 1? Are there some characters outside of the Mortal Kombat 1 verse that you believe should have been in? Maybe from Mortal Kombat Armageddon, like Su Hao. Do you think they should have brought him in instead of a different character? Stuff like that. Let me know, because you already know I'm going to talk to you guys about it. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and I love hearing you guys' opinion. Once again, it's Waffles, and I'm out. Peace.